Kapil too, as great a player as he has been, has not prospered on this tour. Kapil loves to hook and to pull. In any short delivery, he is prepared to have a go.
He loves the challenge, Kapil Dev. And this short ball was hooked brilliantly.
And when Craig Matthews came on to bowl, Kapil was immediately pretty severe on him.
All this while, Kapil has been rocking onto the back foot with the short deliveries that have been fairly liberally bowled at him by Donald and Schultz. And suddenly he gets the opportunity to get onto the front foot. The slightly slower pace of Craig Matthews, his first delivery crashing over mid-off, and what a way to get to his 50.
He's 26-50 in Test cricket. Kapil all the while was prepared to play the shots to the bad balls and even the good ones, and there was nothing wrong with that delivery, but what a cracking shot from the great Indian batsman.
And this is the genius of Kapil Dev. He can hit perfectly good deliveries for boundaries. And Alan Donald must be wondering what he did wrong, because it was a good length ball on the off stump, but Kapil Dev just stood up and smashed it.
And he found Matthews very much to his liking today, hitting right through that one for 4 runs over middle. There was more to come in the same over. In fact, the very next ball, the ball went higher, harder and further for 6.
When Kapil is on song, it doesn't matter what line or length you bowl. If the ball is going to be there to be hit, and this certainly wasn't, but he hit it anyway.
Remarkable shot from a man who suddenly, after a poor tour with the bat, found his form, his timing, and going onto the back foot, he was equally adept at getting it away to the boundary.
What a tremendous shot that was. Once again, just standing up and hitting through.
Omar Henry couldn't have really relished the thought of bowling to Kapil in this sort of mood, and Kapil soon had him away to the boundary through mid-wicket. It was a very risky shot.
And that got up his 100, his 8th century in Test cricket. Congratulations from Anil Kumble, who stood there resolutely, giving Kapil the support he was looking for, and the Indian team joining in the applause. It's a marvellous 100. I've only seen one better against Australia.
It's a strange sort of shot that he plays, that Sunil.
Yes, but he makes sure that he gets inside the line of the ball, and therefore he can then pull it from anywhere between front of square leg to deep fine leg, and this is what he's been doing. He gets inside the line of the ball, as you can see, and then he's able to control the shot a lot better than if he was outside the line of the ball. Rolling his wrists over, beautifully executed.
And Kapil realizing too that it was only Raju left, got on with things, and Omar Henry being hit very savagely for 4. Donald also came in for a bit of punishment from Kapil throwing the bat at everything in the hope of trying to build a total that would challenge South Africa in the final innings.
By now, Kapil was sighting the ball as big as a football. It didn't need much footwork there. Just stood up and whacked it past cover.
Great entertainment for the crowd, many that had come to see the kill for South Africa, but it was not to be, not for a long while anyway. But eventually Donald got his man, and Kapil there, well taken by Brian McMillan in the slips, and the end of a magnificent innings.
Donald finally gets his reward. He's been probing that off stump of the Indian batsman, and Kapil Dev in particular, who's thwarted him so far. But there he gets Kapil trying to look for a single to keep the strike, and Brian McMillan's big palms closing over this catch.
But what an innings, 129 when India were in desperate trouble, and it came in a little over 4 hours with some delightful boundaries. This, though, is how it ended, into the safe hands of Brian McMillan, and what threatened to be a complete disaster for India when they plunged to 31 for 6